Yes, ho, I know, long time no see. A lot of y'all don't know, but I do be watching trials. Like, I'm into, like, trials and interrogations. I like to see what goes on after the interrogation. So, I will watch the trial, and I will also, after years later, I'll watch parole hearings, all that. So, anyways, just so you bitches know, because I did a video on the Sidney Powell case. Anyways, the Tim Ferriter, I don't know if y'all heard about that. It happened in Florida. You know I'm in South Florida. It happened in Jupiter, Florida, which is like 15 miles from me, 10 miles from me. And it was called the Boy in the Box trial. Okay, so anyways, long story short, Tim Ferriter, the dad, he had his son, he had adopted kids and he had real kids. Okay, but it's not like he had a good job. You know, he wasn't using the money and shit to survive or nothing like that. He had like, I think one adopted kid and like his sister or some shit. I'm not sure. And like the other two were like his kids, or the other three. I'm not sure, but long story short is he got found guilty, sentenced to 5 years in prison, 5 years probation. I honestly feel like the verdict was wrong. I feel like they got that wrong because if y'all, like, I don't know if you followed the story, but what happened, the boy was bad, okay? And this boy was like, he was just doing unnecessary shit. He would go into his sister's classroom, uninvited, go into his sister's classroom, and embarrass her. Or like stand up and like call her a name, be like, oh, my sister took a fat shit this morning, and everybody would laugh or some shit like that. He was not even allowed to have a phone. He wasn't allowed to be on the school Wi-Fi. He hacked into the school system. You know, the teachers couldn't teach, post grades, nothing. He hacked into the system, was changing shit. He can't have nothing. He hacked into the AC system. He can't even have the fucking thermostat next to his room or nothing like that. The only thing he had in his damn room was a school tablet. But the school tablet wasn't the new upgraded ones, like how the high schoolers have nowadays. It was the little elementary school tablet, because he's so fucking smart, he'll hack into that motherfucker too. You know what I mean? Damn, that's a bad move right there. I need to get over it. He's so fucking smart, he'll hack into that damn school iPad. And it's to motherfucking learn and do work. So they gave him a little elementary iPad. You know. They say they call it Boy in the Box because the dad moved from North Florida to Jupiter. Okay? I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Or I think it was Arizona. I think it was out of state. Anyways, Jupiter is not the hood. There are different parts of Florida where, you know, every city has the hood and it has its, you know, rich side. But Jupiter, Florida is all nice. There is no hood in Jupiter, Florida, okay? So when when he moved to the house, he had the construction people come make a special room. He took half of the garage and made that into his room. The lock, there was no door handle or lock on the inside. There was no windows. There was no vent. There was nothing. It was just wall. It was just all wall. 4x4. I don't want to say 4x4. That's small as fuck. Y'all get the fucking picture though. I think it was like a 5 foot by 5 foot room or something like that. I'm not sure. But it was tiny. He didn't have a bed. He didn't have a bed frame. He had a mattress on the floor with a blanket, but he didn't have a bed frame. You know, he didn't have none of that shit. He didn't have no TV. He didn't have no light. Well, he had a light. He had a light, but the switch was on the outside. They controlled the light. Okay, but it's not like the boy was starving. They fed the boy. When he came home from school, he would have a little time out of his room. But then when they got home, it's time for him to go in the box for the rest of the day. And, you know, he can hear his siblings and shit playing and getting ready for the day. Or coming home from school and, you know, communicating with each other. So sometimes they would keep the light on for a couple hours, or they would just turn. Bitch, you better slow your ass down. This shit is so impromptu, so please forgive me. Or they'll just turn the light off, and he'll be in the dark room for the rest of the goddamn day. He didn't have I don't even think he had no toilet paper. I think he had some toilet paper, but he had a bucket. He had no toilet, no running water in there, no sink, no mirror, nothing like that. But he did go to school every day. He did have on name brand shit. And he didn't complain to nobody. He had on name brand shit. And he did not complain when he went to school. He didn't tell his guidance counselor shit. He was actually getting in trouble at school. He would have to sit in ISS and shit. But the boy's so fucking smart, he was in honors classes and shit. You know what I mean? Just giving people a hard time. Now, this is the adopted boy. They did take him to counseling. On record, they only saw that they went to about 3 sessions for about 3 different doctors, okay? A lot of people was asking, why didn't they just send the boy back to adoption? Hey, I don't know. I don't know how that process goes, okay? A lot of people, when they have money or class, they don't want to be looked at as they can't handle, or they're having a problem in their household, especially to the state, to social services. But he was not abused. He did not get physically abused. Mentally, yes, there was a lot of yelling matches verbally. I mean, the boy was yelling back. He was sticking up for himself. And how it happened, how they got caught is when you do something to your home or something big like that, a contractor has to come through and inspect it and okay it and deem it safe. Okay? So it didn't feel right to the inspector, so the inspector reported it. and that's how this shit blew up. Okay, but listening to the sentencing, he just got sentenced, and his other kids wrote statements and letters, and we didn't get to hear none of that during the trial. Or maybe we did. I don't know. I know I missed a couple of days of it. I'm not sure. However, I'm almost at work. This was very impromptu. They were saying that, oh, he was just very Marine, cause the dad grew up on a Marine base apparently. So they're just like, he was just really strict, and sometimes it was just way too much. And I understand that. I grew up like that. My mom is a Army mom. And so I know exactly where they're coming from. And white people, they sometimes don't believe in physical. But they did say he never physically harmed us or nothing like that. Why the fuck is the man getting 5 years if he never touched them kids or nothing? The boy was not malnourished. He was not going without. He had on name brand shit. He was eating 3 meals a day. None of the kids ever knew. He didn't have no friends because he was so fucking rude. Okay. But I just feel some type of way about this case. You know what I mean? Florida does have a bad history of getting into families' business. Just like the Take Care of Maya, the Maya Kowalski story. She, her case happened in Florida. Okay, do you see the comparison? Do you see the pattern? So that was just something real quick I just wanted to share, because bitch, I ain't about to, get this money. But yeah, I really felt the way, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you. I want you, if you know what the fuck I'm talking about, comment down below, bitch. Hold on. Ugh. My bad, y'all. Hold on. Bitch, I'm at work. I'm doing the most, bitch. Ooh. Okay, have a blessed day.